Yeah, Heston's right. Mrs. Tembe would be perfect, so the sooner the better.
Who's going to ask her?
You're the ladies' man. Coercion's your department.
Yeah. She'll bite her hands off, you know that.
Oh, goodness. Good morning. Am I late?
No, I was just up, so I thought I'd come in.
How was your weekend?
Oh, well, I spent most of it in church, just trying to make sense of it all.
Hard to take in.
Well, it is good that Dr. Donahue is with Dr. Reed. Apparently she is not sleeping or eating.
She's still in shock.
Yes. Well, I have managed to book a locum. I have tried to keep the appointments down to a minimum. It will be busy, but I'm sure we will cope.
That's wonderful. Mrs. Tembe, now, speaking of which...
Now, as you are both here, I would like to make a suggestion. Perhaps we could have a book of condolence here on reception. So many people loved and respected Mr. Bellamy. It would be a good way for them to, well, to focus their feelings.
Super. Spend what you like.
Oh, right. I have taken the liberty.
Lovely. Mrs. Tembe, we were wondering if you would consider...
Well, yes, of course. Well, as you are partners, of course you should sign it first. But I will leave you alone.
The buzzing's driving me nuts. I can't sleep, so I'm tired all the time. I get these headaches. Hello?
Yeah, your eyes are pretty bloodshot. Looks left for me. To right. Left. Right. You have a heavy night?
We went to this Sonic gig.
What's your diet like?
A few too many ready meals, maybe.
On average, drink every day? How much?
1 or 2 pints. A bit more on the weekend.
Well, everything seems pretty normal. I'm going to suggest that you take a paracetamol, avoid the mosh pit, and drink less, eat better. And eating better means fresh veg, high-quality protein, and try and get some sleep.
And that's it?
Well, we'll do a full bloods and renal, liver and thyroid function if you're worried.
Well, I need to check my jabs are up to date anyway.
Well, I think he'd probably prefer donations to flowers.
Do you want a cup of tea?
Oh, sorry.
Saskia, look, I'm going to have a little think about it, so I'll call you later, all right? Okay, bye.
You okay?
Yeah. Just Howard's sister wanting to know if there were any hymns or readings he would like.
It's nice they want to include you.
I couldn't think of anything. I mean, we didn't really talk about that stuff.
Why would you?
It's funny, isn't it? The things you don't know.
You knew him better than anyone.
Please, spare me the platitudes. Sorry.
Take care.
Thank you.
Well, everyone is commenting on the book, Dr. Granger.
I'm sure they are.
Oh, it is going down very well. Such touching words. This one, for example. A wonderful person. Caring and always reassuring. Irreplaceable.
He was a lovely man. It's going to take time to adjust.
Yes.
I just wanted to say what a wonderful job I think you did last week, holding everything together.
Oh, yeah. No. I was really quite a bit of a flap.
Well, you'd never have noticed. She was magnificent, wasn't she, Jim?
Oh, brilliant. Yeah, you're going to make the best practice manager.
What? No. No, it is unthinkable and totally inappropriate.
Well, I mean, well, you're fully qualified. You've covered for Howard several times.
Yes, while he was away on holiday, this is very different.
No, I mean, you soon get the hang of it. I mean, we'll support you all the way.
Absolutely not.
Why don't you just give it a go for a few days, Miss Stenbeck?
Please, do not ask me again. Excuse me.
So much for your schmoozing.
You steaming in there didn't help, did it? Have to get the big guns involved.
Zara.
Heston.
Right, Dave. Yeah, I'm fine, just a bit busy. Have you packed your wetsuit and your grundies yet? Well, yeah, I found this wicked rash sheet on Underwater Online. You're joking. I thought they had funding. Well, they're going to reimburse us for flights or what? No, I gotta go. Sorry.
If you like.
I'm perfectly capable of making a cup of coffee, thank you.
Okay.
Look, I'm not going to shatter into a million pieces.
All right.
I'm sorry. Oh, Neve, why didn't I ask him about those things?
Because you didn't need to. Singing together these last few weeks, you were both so in tune.
If I hadn't insisted on keeping the baby a secret, I mean, if I'd taken better care of myself, then maybe I wouldn't have miscarried and Howard wouldn't have been so stressed and...
Emma, you know as a doctor that if it hadn't happened now, it would have happened sometime.
Exactly. I'm a doctor. Why didn't I take care of him? Why didn't I make him go for tests? Or...
You have to stop thinking like this. There were no indicators. Aneurysms are notoriously difficult to predict. And you know what? Howard was responsible for his own health, and he'd have been the first to say that.
No, I let him down.
No, you didn't.
I did. I was selfish. Even during all the Sam stuff, I kept him hanging on a string, and I knew exactly what I was doing. And even after Sam died, I was so wrapped up in my own grief, I took it for granted that he would always be there for me.
There were plenty of times you were prepared to commit and he wasn't.
But at least he had a good reason.
What?
He'd been hurt before.
We've all been hurt before.
Howard had a daughter. He had walked away from his baby daughter.
Right, okay, what are we doing then? Liver, thyroid, nothing too drastic. You've been a bit tired. You okay?
What? Oh, yeah. Just gutted this field trip's off. It was going to be amazing. Marine life of Tanzania.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah, funding fell through like half an hour ago.
Bummer. Could have brought me a conch shell back.
That kind of eco-vandalism that's destroying our oceans.
Yeah, of course. Right, shall we have a look at these veins then? Oh, how'd you do that?
I don't know. A bit worse for wear at the time. Doesn't hurt anyway.
Well, lad, makes a change from most of my patients flinching at needles. At least you won't need any jabs, eh? Actually, I think you're up to date. Yeah, you'll need a Hep B booster in 6 months. Other than that, you're covered for 5 years.
Okay.
Okay, sharp scratch.
Amazing colour, isn't it? All that life pumping around you.
Don't really notice anymore. you go.
Well, don't worry about the plaster. It's fine.
Must have been so hard for him to have absolutely no contact.
Awful. But he thought it would be better for her to totally invest in her new father.
Clear-cut, honourable. Classic Howard.
Well, I need to tell her. Invite her to the funeral.
You sure?
Well, he'd want her to at least have the option. Well, the address must be somewhere in his house.
This is such a good idea.
I have to face it sometime.
Yeah, but not today.
Yeah, well, the funeral's in 2 days. When do you suggest?
Okay. I'll come with you.
Fine, whatever.
Didn't realise anyone else was here.
You know, if you're in pain, you've probably got a UTI from all that partying you've been doing.
What party?
You pop upstairs, we'll do a dip test, prescribe some antibiotics.
Look, I know how to look after myself. I'm not an idiot.
You have more than enough experience, and we know your qualities.
I am easily manipulated, apparently.
You are personable, organized.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, he has not completed the funding application for the CCG. Quickly, it is due in today. Good night. I will go and find it, and
You see,
can-
this is it precisely. You're on top of everything, and you have a solution.
I'm sorry.
We need your strength and calm. It would be too unsettling to introduce someone new at this stage. Everyone is so upset.
No, this is unfair. It is a conspiracy.
Staff love and respect you. And above all, you know our idiosyncrasies.
I am happy to lend a helping hand. And I am flattered that you think I can do this. But honestly, Dr. Carter, I do not think I can. Mr. Bellamy was a consultant on the board of the PCTs. I do not want to let anyone down.
You wouldn't.
Please, no more.
Not even for a short time? An interim period? Mrs. Tembe.
Right, very well. For a very short time. But do not expect me to fill his shoes.
Cometh the hour, cometh the woman.
It's quite dark. You're probably dehydrated. If you go on a bender, make sure you drink plenty of fluids the next day.
I do, usually.
And it's normal.
I haven't been sleeping around, if that's what you think.
A UTI isn't sexually transmitted. Could be a low immune system.
Whatever.
We'll just do another sample and we'll send it off.
Woohoo! What about the tinnitus and the flipping headache? Why aren't you doing something about that?
Well, unfortunately, there's not much we can do about tinnitus. I mean, there is a new drug, but you know what? They're both going to probably fade in the next couple of days unless you go on another bender. If they don't, just come back in.
Come back in a few days. Yeah, the new cure-all.
Hey. Hey, you all right?
I got up too quick.
No. Roll your sleeve up. Come on, roll your sleeve up. All the way. Oh, that's nasty.
I caught it on a pan. It's fine.
Let me dress it for you.
You're okay.
You might get infected. Right, that's pretty normal. Nothing drastic there.
Sorry for snapping. Just feel a bit rubbish at the moment.
Any particular reason?
Tired and angry all the time. Like, you know, what's the point of everything? The world's gonna stuff you anyway.
Well, the amount that you're drinking is not going to be helping that thinking.
It's a few pints a week. I'm not an alkie. I just feel crap. Cheers for nothing.
conflict resolution objectives. Number 1, get them in the same room together. 2, preferably without knocking each other out.
3, seek a solution that is a win-win for both sides.
You make that sound so easy, Mrs. Tembe.
Miss Tembe, you okay?
Yes. Yes, I am fine.
You don't look it.
I have just been into Mr. Bellamy's office. I am going to miss him so much.
Yeah, we all will. That's why it's so important that we find someone to
All
replace him.
right, stop. I've already spoken to Dr. Carter. I am going to do it temporarily.
Good. Thank you, Mrs. Tembe. You're brilliant.
Yes, well, I do not share your confidence.
Oh, see, that's one of your very fine qualities there, humility.
I will have to do interviews as soon as possible. And also I will have to get in touch with the recruitment agency.
Well, you're a tough act to follow.
But first, I will have to get in touch with Mr. Bellamy's many associates. I do not even know where to begin.
Keep it simple.
You did Luke Turnbull's bloods then?
Yeah, why?
I overheard him in the loo earlier having trouble peeing. I dragged him in for a UTI and he got properly arsey.
Oh, he's all right. He's just miffed about a cancelled field trip, that's all.
No, he didn't like being told he drinks too much.
Well, he's a student. It's compulsory. Although you're right, he should take a bit more care of himself.
You see his right arm? It was nasty. I put a dressing on it for him.
Oh, well done. Left, actually. Nice juicy vein.
No, it was right.
Oh, thank goodness. Dear Lord, please take care of my dear friend Howard and give me the strength and guidance to continue his work. Good afternoon. Yeah, this is Mrs. Tembe from the Mill Health Center. Oh, I'm very well, thank you. I'm afraid I have some very sad news.
Stop it. Stop. Oh, stop hurting. No, 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 no. No, no, no!
Right arm.
Hello?
Oh, hey, Luke, it's Dr. Haskey. Just ringing to see if you're okay. So, are you okay? Luke?
What do you care, Dr. Doolittle?
Well, I'm a little bit worried about you, to be honest.
Yeah, right. Calling me an alky with the clap.
I don't think those things. I think that you're feeling a little bit low, am I right?
Well done, Sherlock.
Priceless. Look, Luke, don't take this the wrong way, but those burns on your arms...
What?
Are they self-inflicted? It's all right if they are. Why don't you come in and have a chat with me about it? I'm here now, or we can make you an appointment. Look, Luke, it's going to be all right. I promise. Whatever it is, we can sort it out.
I can't do it anymore. It's too late.
Hey, what do you mean, too late? Luke, have you taken something?
Keep up with the program. Self-medication. Isn't that what it's called?
Call an ambulance to Luke's address at ASAP. Attempted suicide by poisoning. I'll keep him talking. Say again, mate. What have you been up to?
Okay, so where do you want to start? Do you want to start in the kitchen or upstairs? Or...
I don't feel well.
Luke, you are going to be fine. Just you keep on talking to me, yeah?
It's the headaches, ringing in my ears, the flashing lights.
It won't stop. When did they start?
What's the point? I'm not even going to flaming Tanzania anymore.
Tanzania? Wow, I thought it was just the Lake District or something. Now, Luke, you had jabs last May. Yellow fever. Hep B, but... No, there's no anti-malarial. Were you going travelling, mate?
Africa, all summer.
And did you buy any anti-malarial medication? Did you buy a medication called Cortiquine?
Yeah, online.
And you continued to take it for 4 weeks after you returned, didn't you?
Of course.
And you started taking it again in preparation for Tanzania, haven't you? In fact, all in all, you've only had like 2 weeks off it.
I'm gonna go now. I'm tired.
No, Luke, do not hang up on me, okay? Depression, disturbed hearing and vision, self-harming, they are all possible side effects of a drug called Cortiquine.
But they tell you to take it.
I know, but those symptoms are a known association for those with a predisposition, especially if the subject has been drinking excessively, which you have. Oh, mate, I'm so sorry. I've been too preoccupied. I should have seen the connection earlier.
Is that what it is, really?
Almost certainly. But just don't take the pills anymore. Okay, I've called an ambulance. It's going to take a while for the pills to leave your system, but you are going to be just fine, I promise. I just want to be me again. And you will be, mate. Is that a siren I hear? Is the ambulance there?
I think so. Yeah.
You stay on the phone until you let them in. Can you do that for me, mate?
Yeah. I'm scared. Have I messed up my liver?
Hey, don't worry. I will come and meet you at St. Phil's Hospital. Listen, you are going to be okay. Sometimes life doesn't seem to make any sense. But it is precious. And it is worth fighting for.
Oh, this looks promising. Is your name Bellamy?
Sullivan, I think.
Amelia Sullivan. 26 Penby Close, Lancaster.
That's the area where he said she was living.
Okay. You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Right, let's go to Lancaster.
No, whoa. You can't just rock up on the doorstep announcing that the father who walked out on her has died. It's too traumatic.
Right, well, I'll phone the mother. What's the number?
No, you're not ready for this.
Well, she needs to know he's her father.
Yeah, I know, but... Now's not the time.
Yeah, but Howard wanted to put this right. I have to put this right for him.
And we will. Emma, you've been through this massive emotional and physical shock. You have to stop coping and organising everything. You have to look after yourself.
I thought we were going to bring up our baby together.
I think it is important that we have experienced staff on reception.
Yes.
It is difficult.
I can't stop thinking about Howard, and she's so unmoved.
You are under arrest. Oh!
I called Amelia. I know.
Monday afternoon on BBC One.